Greetings to all. Just last year, close to our African New Year, we believe, Miss Floretta Fortune, F-O, like fortune, like the word fortune, Fortune, um, Ibara Tarun. Ibara Tarun is a Yoruba word, a Yoruba phrase rather, that we use concerning the blessed dead. Uh, so that being said, um, um, Miss Fortune, that's what we called her, passed away with, as far as we're concerned, very little fanfare, right? That's the reason we're making this video. Um, she dedicated 50 years, and this is the official number, the official count, 50 years of her life to the youth, to the development of the youth through sports. She was the first one to start a softball league for New African, or so-called African American girls in Mobile, Alabama. We knew her personally, having played sports a lot growing up. She primarily at that time was at Gargis Park. But here's the thing, she worked at all the parks, of the New African parks, the parks where so-called black people, black children played at. She didn't work at Municipal Park. She didn't work at Maitre Park, Tremere Park, all of these other white parks. She made sure she worked in her own community. She lived in her community. She worked where she lived. She dedicated her life to people like me, right? She passed away with, the dedication. They dedicated a trail to her in Mobile, and it's not a long trail. And that trail idea really was put through by the city of Mobile. Now, this was not an act taken by New African people that loved and adored her. They didn't just say, hey, this is the trail, this is the area, are we going to rename this street? It took the city, which is not African. I don't care if they had a black mayor or black whoever. That's not our stuff. Just stop it. Quit. All this, we had a black mayor, we had a black councilman, all that. Stop it. So, little fanfare. But this woman changed and touched many, many lives. Many, many lives. I can say it because I was there, growing up in Mobile, Alabama, in various sports programs. Flash forward to today, we have a memorial that is attended by all of these celebrities. People are rioting and protesting around the nation for a guy who was a degenerate, dated white girls, was in the porn industry, so that automatically that comes with the white girls. You know, how you gonna be a black power porn star? Black power and porn don't even go together anyway. And if you're still watching porn when you claim to be African and you talking about all this, wokeness and all that type of stuff, and then no, just do yourself a favor and just go live on an island somewhere. But this guy is being honored. Even one of the celebrities that was at, very famous celebrity, a rapper, who was at the memorial, said that these endowments, these scholarships and whatever need to be named after this guy. A lot of people are missing the point. We understand what police brutality is, but when you make a martyr out of a degenerate from your race, nobody ever would take you serious. Period. Obviously, they don't take you serious because you see him with the knee on his neck all the way until he died. Obviously. Nobody's going to take you serious. But people have a problem with us talking about the reality. You know, why our martyr has to be a porn star? Why our martyr has to be a dude that date straight trailer park trash? White girls. For those that don't understand what that means. Why is that? Why are we the only ones that allow our traitors and our sellouts to not, well, allow them to live? Why we don't punish them? Now, punishment can come in the form of shunning them, just, you know, removing your presence or their presence from you or whatever. But no, because black American people are reactionary. They wait on the latest fad, the latest cause. They run out there and start marching. Now they marching on the side of white people. And white people ridiculing their movement. White man laying down, got four black people, as they call themselves black, kneeling on them. This is a mockery. Why misfortune ain't getting this fanfare? Why ain't nobody down there in Mobile marching about misfortune? I'm asking y'all that directly, people from Mobile. Some of y'all know me personally. Y'all can get at me. No, this ain't about Vodun and about the culture now. This is about when y'all gonna wake up. When y'all gonna stop being cultural children of the world, of everybody. They laughing at you. They looking back at you like, wait a minute. This dude, really? This is who they gonna go hard for? Don't give me the whole thing about, oh, we going for the cause of, we tired of being assaulted by the police and all that. You been tired of that. You been tired of that. So what? But you've made a martyr out of a sellout Negro. Period. While misfortune, her legacy is still up in arms, up in the air, so to speak. Excuse me. Frige me in Yoruba means excuse me. It's kind of up in the air. Because we were talking on Facebook and various media outlets about misfortune. Then all of a sudden other people were talking. And then as soon as we stopped, then it died down. Had one or two of her family members say something, and then that was that. Get all these little likes. Yeah, it's misfortune. Blah, blah, blah. Where's her statue? Where's her statue? Where's her whole street? We ain't talking about one of them things where they got the name of the street right here, you know, and then you put her name up under it. We talking about taking away that name and placing her name. Let's say on Donald Street. Donald Street should be named Misfortune Street. And truth be told, we can change the name of Martin Luther King to Misfortune Street. Why? Because you didn't know Martin Luther King, but you knew Misfortune. She worked in that neighborhood. King came there one time and immediately left the same day. When are you going to wake up and realize this? Don't keep getting mad at me, because you know I don't care about that, honestly. Obviously I don't, right? Tell me when I'm wrong. Tell me when my facts I'm presenting is wrong. Look at what you're doing to yourself. You further bringing yourself down that rabbit hole of where people was like, yeah, Mobile people, you know, not trying to be funny, man. I know you from Mobile, but, you know, they Bammers, man. You know, not you, you know, but, you know, they kind of act like Bammers. Bammers simply meaning a backwards mentality. You know, but that's for Mobile and misfortune. But this whole video is about this whole thing about how you deify the degenerates amongst you. I'm talking about in general, black people. How do you do that? And why are you so comfortable with that? You say you don't like these people that's oppressing you, but it seems like you really like it. And it's a classic case of Stockholm Syndrome, you know. But it's sad. It's sad. When we gonna big up the people, like really big up, like these people all in the streets, blocking streets, getting into it with police and all that? When we gonna do that about somebody like Misfortune? Now, do I have to be clear with you? I'm not saying go and confront no police about no misfortune. I'm talking about being that serious. Wake up. This is ridiculous. This is sad. Y'all look really silly right now. I gotta say what it is. Serious business. Y'all look really, really silly. You know, you're not looking out for your own, your local. And that's another thing. When it's gonna click in your head that, you know what? I jump up for the latest movement of the moment about people I don't know. Somebody that's been locked up and they say it's for for injustices or whatever. You know, but you don't do that about your own people that you know. How can somebody take you serious? I know people right now that's going to be looking at this video that could have helped somebody in particular with their legal case when they were falsely accused and put in prison for something. You didn't do that, but you're jumping up and down for a sellout Negro. You know, and before that, a sellout Negro basketball player. Talent is talent. We're not talking about that. But when you make them heroes, when you got black men that show you in your face they don't like black women by they mate choices consistently, what you jumping up and down for? Your placard or whatever, your cardboard, all the little stuff where they be like writing Black Lives Matter, they should be like, no, self-hate matters. Self-hate matters. Because that's what I'm supporting right now when I support these kind of niggas. I can't take y'all serious. Don't come to me talking about what you think about this. What do you think about this leader? Have you seen this post? Have you seen such and such speak before? You know, ironically too, they asked me that, and then I have 115 videos online myself. But they asked me about other stuff that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. But that's one thing. But don't be asking me about no. Don't use the word woke to me no more. You know. First of all, I really don't know what woke is. I do, you know, but I guess that means that's the new word y'all use in place of consciousness. You know, people being conscious. You know, don't come to me with that no more. Please don't. If you're watching this video and you know me personally, do not talk to me about nothing. Most we can talk about is a football game or something. Everybody knows that I'm a football fan. You can talk to me about that. Or we could talk about food or something like that. You know, seafood in various places. Us coming from a port city with fresh seafood all the time. We could talk about that. But don't talk to me about nothing about what white folks is doing to you and all that. You're doing this to yourself. For real, for real. And enough is enough. Somebody need to say it. Somebody need to say this. Once again, if I gotta make the statement, like really, but I can see somebody like, oh, he did. We are against police brutality. We are against the police. And when we say against the police, that structure that is the police department, wherever it may be, whether it's Alabama or Canada, we're against that because it's against us. Period. Period. We have no love for the enemy. So don't try to take a part of this video and be like, oh, he's saying it's okay for police to do this. No. No. But maybe we can get a 4-for-1. I think it's a 4-for-1 with this one. A sellout is gone, which is the dude that got his knee put on. The white police is gone, right? Maybe some of the white police family members, if he get convicted of something, they'll kill themselves. And the white girl that the sellout dude that got killed, he was dating, maybe she'll jump off the top of something too. That's a 4-in-1. We could, you know, that's the best outcome we could see coming out of this clownery. Odigba. Well, Odabo.